Good morning, my fellow crafters. Mrs. Krista here from Second Chance Creation. Well, I've put together a mega botanical pack, and it ended up being too big in this bag, so I now have to get a large box. So I thought I'd do a quick video share. Now, bearing in mind this pack is huge, it has quite a few of my own crafting little bits and bobs in it, and because I'm doing a de-stash, and when you have so much, you don't mind sharing it and let someone else do some beautiful creations. Here I actually have a brooch, and that will also be included, and I just thought I'd show that as the beginning. It's just so pretty. So now I'm going to put this in my Etsy store, but if you wanted to purchase it before I put it in my Etsy store, just email me in the description box and we can do it via PayPal. So yes, because it's quite a bit of work when you're trying to take photos and then load it all up and all that sort of stuff, which I don't mind doing, but because there's such a big pack, and I also have a shabby chic pack as well. So yes, please email me and we can do it via PayPal. All right, so let's get into it because it might take more than half an hour. All right, so if I might just pop that out here and then I can just take bits and bobs out. Actually, I might put it on this side, it's easier. First of all, well, you're going to get this little brooch, so I'll just pop that back in its little organza little bag, and you'll receive quite a few bits of fabric, so you can really enjoy making a botanical journal. And just strips of fabric. This is actually a complete doily. I won't take it all apart because it's so huge, and but it's really nice if you wanted to cut it up, or you can use it in your house. It has been washed and pressed. This is really pretty. This came off a dress. It's a bit of a boho theme, but again, you've got some really pretty flowers on there. And this came off a huge tablecloth. I have quite a few of these, and you're going to get little bits of flowers, but this looks absolutely gorgeous. It might be nice be part of a botanical journal cover, or you can just cut it up and use it how you want to use it. Also have some beautiful linen doilies. I found these in a pack in the local op shop, and I still have a lot, so I've just taken some random ones out. And these are really fine linen. This was a new one. Pop that on there. And this was a new pack. And this one is a really fine one, so I do believe that this may have been used. I have what is that? I don't know if I took any notice. For someone special, there you go. It's even got their name on it. So yes, these, they're so soft. They're just so soft. So please note that they have been washed. A lot of them even with Nappy Sam. And then you have another one here. And also I have some fabric with beautiful butterflies on. And you can actually cut these out and just pop them on a tag or something. And there's quite a bit in here. It's probably a quart maybe, but it's quite large. So we'll put all that aside. Now, drum roll, here comes one. A lot of this has got my handmade goodies in there, and also some what do they call those little timber embellishments. Can't think of the name now. So as you can see, it is jam-packed, okay? So let's get one out to start with. I'll just see if I can push this aside. So here, these are all from flowers out of my garden. I've made a botanical sort of specimen card. Okay, you can probably use it as a bookmark. And this one measures, just so that you sort of know, just under 5¼ by nearly 7 inches. Okay, might be great as a cover. These are all my flowers out. This was a weed, flowers out of my garden. Okay, and just a little booklet. Here's another little booklet that I've put together, and just open it up, and you've got lots of little tags in here. A vintage playing card that I've just put some tissue paper, dressmaker's tissue paper on the back, and you know, happiness. And that's made from tissue paper, and also, you know, this is part of the collage page that I've had. And and you get one of these. You can wind some ribbon around. This is a decoupaged book page pocket, and in here is a window from an envelope with some little bits and bobs of tags in there. Okay. Is that one gone? That one gone? That one that's here. Here I've made a paper bag, altered a paper bag. Has a lovely little tag in there, hand stitched around. Here I've did a bit of, this was actually a journaling card, and I covered it with book paper and did some stamping and stuff, and then just, you know, sprinkled some paint on it, bit of lace, and then I've just actually stitched it around and used the ends to sort of curl it around, so that looks pretty cool, and just popped a butterfly on top. Here I've made a little envelope, and no, I've left that empty just for you. This is handmade paper from my friend, and I've made this so that you can actually close it. That's a butterfly, and on the back it's actually there you go, it's actually a paper clip, so you can pop it on the page. Let me see now, where have I got a page? So you can actually pop it on the page. On this side it is, that's it. On this side, how cool is that? Okay, so that's how it fits. And then we have a paper bag here, made from just some paper, photocopied paper. In here you have some tags, one of my handmade tags. Just quite a few elements on there. This can be used as a belly band, a little sticker on there, and this is a gorgeous little tag as well. So that just goes back in here, and we'll just go in here. Here I've made another pocket for my book page, and this was a stencil book. Okay, so I've just turned it into a pocket. Inside you'll find another little pocket, and you'll have a little altered playing card little notebook. Okay, this is a tea card that I've put on there, little eyelets, jump rings. That just goes in here. Now, does that have anything? Yeah, you can put something in here as well if you wish. I've left that open. One of my stamps, and just a little index card. Okay, so you can put that in there like that. No, it won't fit in there, so that's okay. Pop that back in here, just like that. Okay. So this pack has lots. So you'll probably never hear those little wood embellishment, little flourishes. There's a little tree. This was sort of gifted to me in some Happy Mail, and I have lots of these. So you have hearts and flowers and butterflies, and what's it say? Home Sweet Home, leaves. I won't take them out because you can see there's quite a lot of different varieties in there. Lots of doubled up, but lots of variety as well. And here's a little pocket, and oh yes, a couple of pockets here. This one is like a little belly band with a pretty little butterfly tag in it. And the same, this is actually a pocket, okay? And you can journal on the back and on the back. Here I've made some more pockets from the stencil book, and in here you'll have a little tag. This is out of a book. Can't remember what book it was. And then another one of my little notebooks with another little vintage playing card in here. Okay. A belly button there, tuck things in, scrap of paper, and then a little pocket and some more little bits and bobs in there. These are really fun to make, and you know the signature is sewn in. I sew that in with the sewing machine. So that goes in here, goes back in here, and this one just has a little greeting card in here. It's a decoupaged bag. And just a little scrap paper, I think this is. Scrap paper? No, this is a little envelope. Ah, yes, of course. I remember these envelopes. A little crafty little way to folding them. Can't remember now. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I won't take it apart. It's only just plain paper. I have to have a look to see how I made that. Pretty cool. Yeah, so a lot of these things I've just stashed, and you know, you can only have so much. I'll just pop that in here. Okay. And we are making sure I haven't forgotten anything in there. No. And some more wood flourishes. And these have got big leaves in it, okay? So, yeah, really, and some more butterflies. I've just added things to it, and it's like, you know, never ending. Here I have some charms, and they're gardening charms. So you've got a wheelbarrow, a pair of gloves, a rake, a watering can, another wheelbarrow, some gold and silver ones, and then you've got a little barn as well in here, and a butterfly, some corn, a little bee. See if I can, without opening them up. So yeah, so there's quite a bit in there. And that's the end of that one. This one here was a book page, and I've made that into a bag, and I'll have one of my altered paper clips with a butterfly, and I won't take it all out because there's quite a bit. Oh, well, I might as well take it out. I found this shirt, and it had little buttons on it, but you know, the closures at the top of it looks like little butterflies, so I've left it on there. And here you've got a little notebook with little butterflies on it, and then you have this beautiful fabric with more butterflies, which is different to the one that I showed you in the beginning, which is this one. Okay, so let's see if this opens up with a paper clip, might be better, and some more of this lovely gold butterfly. And this is this fabric here. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Look at that. So if you're into botanical and you've got you know, every garden has butterflies, so And that will just go back, and I've got that other piece that I'll add to it as well. That goes back in there. And then that will go back in there. Flatten that out. And that goes in this little bag. And then I'll just pop that back on here just to keep it shut. Oops, no. I did that wrong. There you go. Look at that. And the bag you can use in our journal as well. And then we come with one of my little Constantine folders, because I've made so many of them. I did sell some in my shop. And just tie that around like this. And it's got more goodies in here. And here it has a lot of more of my specimen cards, all out of my garden. Okay. And I've made these from the, I'll show you. I made these, you know, from this packaging when you buy blankets and sheets, and that's what I made the what this is. Okay, so stitched around, and on the back I've actually attached a book page so you can actually write on it. This is actually a geranium flower, a wattle, silver wattle bush, and these were just, I don't know what that was just out of the garden. Here's some more out of my garden, and you can, use these. These are beautiful. More out of my garden. More out of my garden. Some embossed paper, some more of that polka dot gift bag. These little violets were absolutely gorgeous. This grass, I think these flowers come from my friend's property, they're 200 acres. Made it into a tag. There's another one, beautiful. So that's in theirs. Might just put that back in so I don't get, oops, sorry, I might just put that back in here. And here's some more. These flowers are from a maybush, and then a leaf, some wax paper here, and just normal paper. And again, you can, one of my flowers out of the garden, and that's sort of, I've made that sort of like a little index card, or just a card that you have the little tag sticking out. Here's another little tag. See the collage papers in the background? That's from the page, book page where I put all scraps of paper on. You see in my last video. I like this one. I've made that like a two-way thing, 25 and 24. This is from my silver wattle tree when it was flowering, and that's the leaf in there. Here was a wooden charm, and I've just made a little keyhole thing. Cut it out, popped it in there, and popped the little feather in there. There's a little feather here, little metal embellishment. It actually has little book corners here as well. And some more flowers. And that just goes back in here. Put that on there. And then we have some more of these envelopes filled with goodies, and you'll get this beautiful little twine as well, which is great for botanical. And what do we have in here? Some more goodies. Okay, here we have a belly band. Okay, and there's some goodies in there, and I'm not going to open it because it's a surprise for you. Also a book page that you can pop onto a journal, and it's filled with various tags. There's a butterfly playing card, and I thought I saw some more. I might just be able to put some more in. Look, these are laminated ones. Someone gifted them to me. This is an actual playing card, so I'll just add them onto there. And I've just made up some tags. Okay. A big flower. That looks pretty cool. A little envelope that I decoupaged. It's an old envelope that you can see here. And it's done with, on here I've put some pinola paper on there. Bit of braid, and I've made a little matchbook notebook. Little matchstick notebook, I should say, with the bits of handmade paper in there. And you can actually just take the braid, undo the braid, and pop some more papers in or change them. Okay, so there's the little braid. Just goes back in here. And then you've got this little envelope, and it has a little stamp that I've popped in there, and some little tags. Okay, this is gorgeous, that little stamp. I've just popped it on a doily, stitched around it. You've still got the stamp mark in there. That was pretty cool. So I'll pop that back in here, and pop that back in here. And that's the little envelope that you can also use and pop in a journal. But wait, there is more. Oh, that goes with that, doesn't it? I better make sure that that goes with that. Here we have another envelope with more of that twine. Here I've popped on a little embellishment, a leaf and a tree. Okay. And in here, what have we got in here? Oh yeah, in here we've got some flower stickers. Some more journaling cards, another playing card. So there's plenty of playing cards in here. And what's that? Oh, this is just a little page tuck where you can pop stuff in. You know, if you wanted to pop something in there. Or let me have a look. Okay, something narrower, of course. You can have it like that. Pop it on a page like that. Thought that was pretty cute. And then that just is decoupage book paper. Okay, goes with that. What have I got now? It's coming out now. Oh yes, this is a writing pad folder, and on here I've popped on a couple of my altered paper clips. They are bare, so you can pop on whatever you like, but on the back it'll have a little flower charm. Okay, and this one just goes down the bottom. Okay, a little flower charm there. I mean, how cool. So yeah, feel free to decorate it yourself. And this was just like a little stationery pack. Okay, and in here you'll find some of my skins, and also a faux wax seal that I showed you the other day how I make them. This actually has one of my little flowers from the garden on there, and just a little ice cream cone lid, and I've altered that. You can put that on a page and make it into a tuck spot. This was a greeting card. Okay, this came out of a Victorian book. That's a wheelbarrow. Yep. Some tags. Another little tag. This is just a cutout, happy days. And this is one of my skins. It's just a book page. You can make it into a tag. This is a Tim Holtz paper doll, and I've popped it on here and just covered it up with tissue paper, dressmaking tissue paper. And on the back is that. Here's an Edith Holden book page. I've got quite a few in this pack, so this isn't the only one. And here's another tag. You might want to use it as a cover, part of the cover. So we'll just pop that back in there. So there's lots of goodies in here. And that's just closed up with the altered paper clip. Just like that. Okay. How cool is that? Now, I have this Alice in Wonderland book, and I've kept it because it had all these beautiful flower pages in there. So, you know, you might want to use that as part of your journal, and that's a complete Walt Disney Golden Book. Here is a cover for my Reader's Digest, and I was going to make a botanical journal, but I'm just not sort of into it, so I've already lined it and popped a pocket on there. And all you need to do is cover this if you don't like it, but I really like the green of that, and that's why I've kept it. You'll also receive a wooden stamp. I have used it, but it's still in good nick. I reckon it's a cutie. And of course you get a whole ball of more of that lovely fluffy twine. We're getting to the end, and this is a paper pack. Look, I won't take it all out, but you've got little pads. You actually have some original ephemera here, and it's from the Midwestern County Council Services for Noxious Plants, so that can go in here. And in here you'll have a whole year's of gardening calendar and some more Edith Holden pages. There's quite a few, and writing paper, some notes papers, some more Edith Holden. So there's quite a few bits and bobs in here, but there's lots of beautiful papers. And then on the back it's a Daphne Diaries cover that I put on there. And then stamping packs. I might undo this one because you'll want to see what's in here. So I'll just undo this here. This one I haven't, oh yes, I've used it once, and I haven't got the cover for it. So that's that one. And then I might move that so you can see it better. And then I have this one. The only reason I bought this one is for the elephants. The little one's missing, but the big one is still there. So that was the only thing that I used. Okay. So lots of goodies, beautiful butterflies, lots of stuff in there. And here's another one. I don't think, did I use this one? Oh yes, no, I don't think I did use, oh yes, I used this. I used just this stamp and this stamp. And that's beautiful as well. And you've got some script here that I have not used. Then you have one that's in a pack. Okay, I bought this from a newsagent when I was going mad with stamps. So lots of those. And then same with this one. I think I've used, did I use that? Can't remember. I think I may have used that one. But I've popped it back in its packaging. Okay. So there's a few of those here. Where's that little one? I'll put that in there. And I'll tie that up later. Just got to make sure I don't lose it. And the last one is, I think, more stamps. A complete book. Craft with the best. So cards and everything's in here. Let me have a look here. I don't think, if you want to see it, can't remember what was in here. I haven't used anything. Okay, these are all the craft papers that go with it. Yeah, look at that, cool. I haven't used any of this. And some more. But you know, if you don't use it, don't like this, you can cover it, you know. But at least you've got some nice cardstock there. If you're short of cardstock. So you've got all that. And then you've got this whole book that you can use as well, bits and bobs that you can cut out to make tags. That's what I've usually used to do, and I still do. So I think the only thing I don't think there was any stamps, bits and bobs in here that I could see when I bought it. So, and it was on a discount table, and I've had this for quite a while. Oh, I'm not going to even bother doing that now. So yeah, there. Oh, sorry guys. So there's lots here. So I'm going to put it up on my channel, and if you're interested, just email me in the email that I'll put into the description box. PayPal, so you need a PayPal account. I don't do direct deposit into bank accounts. And so yes, so I do it, but I just do it with people that I truly know. Yeah, just email me before I put it on the Etsy store if you want to be first in, because it's going to be in a really large box. I mean, oh geez, really large box. And so you'll never run out of stuff, I tell you. It's just so much included. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll next video will probably be the shabby chic one, which is another big box, lots of fabrics and laces and bits and bobs in it. So yeah, and I'll see you then. I don't know when I'll do that video, so I just wanted to get this out of the way because it's been in my room for ages. All right, happy crafting. Until next time.